You know, Koeman himself admitted this. Fixture feels like it's arrived too early. Two teams that both believe they're capable of going all the way, and one of them has to go home tonight. That tells you everything about the stakes here. Let's talk about what got these sides here, because it wasn't easy for either of them. The Dutch were held by Japan in the opener, 2-2, and you wondered for a moment if this group would expose them. Instead, they responded with 5 goals against Sweden and followed it with a composed win over Tunisia to win Group F outright. Morocco's path had more pressure attached to it. A draw with Brazil to open, then back-to-back wins over Scotland and Haiti to finish second on goal difference. Two very different routes, same destination. And that's really the matchup that decides this. Reinders and Gravenberch trying to dictate rhythm against a Moroccan double pivot that's drilled to disrupt exactly that. Individually, keep your eyes on Hakimi against the Dutch left side. Van Dijk himself called him one of the best in the world. And that's not a throwaway compliment from a center back who doesn't hand those out easily.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
No fresh injury concerns for either camp tonight, which makes this a true test of game plans rather than absentees. Analysts lean Dutch here, mainly on attacking depth, but nobody's ruling out extra time. Morocco has made a habit of punishing favorites in this competition. Two genuine contenders.
And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Noussair Mazraoui plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
One knockout night. Let's get to it.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Unahi. Very quick thinking there. A real opening now. Allen. An attack that had potential. Dumfries. Reinders. He's in with a chance. Still could finish. Well, the threat could be there. Not too particular there, just happy to clear it away, and a throw-in to come. Cross fired over. Still pressure. Good idea. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Not work out. Could be in. Just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
With a flow and intensity. And a fine reading of the situation. Could catch them on the break. To open them up. An excellent save to bring that counter-attack to an end. And over it comes. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. Could be dangerous. Can they jump ahead? Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Can they set up a chance? On to Reinders. And very nicely positioned.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And teammates around him. And a good-looking pass.
Well-weighted pass there.
Must be! Carried away by the keeper. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Determined to keep moving. Leading it through. Just needs to stay calm. Oh! Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
They got everything right there.
Well, no more time left. That concludes the first half here in Paderborn. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he did most things right, didn't he? He certainly showed his quality in that first half. He played well, I thought.
Well, Morocco's the team smiling at the break here. And look, it's not just that scoreline. They're controlling the bulk of possession too, which tells you this wasn't some smash and grab on the counter. They're doing this on their own terms. Let's talk about why.
So
Possession's 54% their way, and they're completing nearly 100 passes to the Dutch 76 at a higher accuracy rate too. That's a team comfortable building, not just sitting deep and waiting. But here's the number that really stands out to me. Morocco's hitting 100% shot accuracy. 3 shots, 3 on target. Compare that to the Dutch at 75% on 4 attempts, with a slightly higher expected goals figure. In plain terms, the Netherlands have actually generated the better quality looks tonight, but Morocco's been ruthlessly efficient with what little they've had. That's the gap between creating and finishing, and right now it's costing the Dutch dearly. Defensively, interesting split. Netherlands winning more tackles, Morocco winning more interceptions. That tells you Morocco's reading the game a step ahead, cutting passing lanes before the ball even gets there, rather than committing to challenges. That's exactly what we saw on the pitch, that compact shape forcing the Dutch wide and starving Reinders and Gravenberch of central combinations. For the second half, the Dutch need to find a different point of attack because the eye test says they're not converting territory into anything clinical. Morocco's job now is discipline. Protect that interception-heavy approach and don't get drawn into a track meet. The midfield battle still decides this. Let's get back out there for the second half.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Quick break could be on. And he might be through here. Oh, might get to it. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Just the challenge that was required. Delightful pass. Real chance. Great movement. And a goal!
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
De Jong. Now opening things up. Surely the equaliser. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, just watch this again. De Jong's pass is inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Gakpo. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Good distribution. And the keeper did well to get... De Jong. And giving them too much space on the flank. Can he finish them off? Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending.
That really was an important bit of play.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And he's through here. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And there's the full-time whistle. A most acceptable outcome from a Netherlands point of view. They've won the game. How about your assessment?
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
This had everything you want from a knockout match. End-to-end, no team willing to sit on a lead, and ultimately decided in stoppage time. That tells you the story right there. This was about who could find one more answer than the other. Look at the numbers and you see two contrasting paths to this result. Morocco actually had more of the ball and was perfect on their shots on target, but the Dutch put up 7 attempts to 4 and carried the higher expected goals total. They simply generated more opportunities to be clinical, and that volume eventually won out. Defensively, Netherlands won the ball back far more aggressively, with nearly triple the tackles, but conceding 3 goals shows there's still real vulnerability in transition that Koeman has to address. Credit to Morocco. Their interception numbers tell you they read the game beautifully for long stretches and never stopped believing. For the Netherlands, this is a gut-check win heading into the round of 16 against Canada, a side full of confidence and home crowd energy. Fix the defensive lapses, keep that attacking volume, and this Dutch team can keep moving forward. Like and subscribe for more realistic simulation videos. We are going to be here for every World Cup match.